Yo,
There he is. What up?
my bad, I was thinking shit.
It's all good. CVS 2 or what?
Huh?
CVS 2 or what? What are we playing? Damn. That was a badass game.
Fatal Fury?
Is it CVS 2 or you want to play Fatal Fury?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't played him forever, but I'm down.
We can play some CVS 2 afterwards.
You see what I'm doing?
Huh?
Are you on the stream right now?
Oh, no. I'm getting view.
When I fucking stream skate,
Yeah, I was watching your VOD
I don't think it's people fucking watching that shit.
from last night.
I just think I'm in a new skate, that's why.
Well, yeah, because you just be saying skate 4, skate,
Niggas
baiting
asking,
everyone
is
like
that
you got
the...
early access. Who's this
Niggas,
guy with early access?
niggas literally ask me in the comments, just a new skate where you can like ragdoll. I just fucking didn't say nothing because I fucking don't have the mic on.
No, bro, you gotta interact with chat. You gotta
Well,
earn their
usually by the
follow.
time I try to reply, they leave.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's why you gotta be fast. As soon as you see them like type it, you say something, and then they're like, "Oh my God, streamer notices me. Streamer talks to me," and then they'll chat a whole bunch.
Yeah.
And then you ignore them.
I had a few kids that kept coming back. And I stopped streaming for a while. That's probably why they didn't come back.
Sometimes I fantasize about being a streamer. It's crazy to think about. If you ask most boys nowadays what they want to be when they grow up, that's what they say.
Well, anyone wants to do it because it looks easy, but I'm sure you most people don't have the capacity to do it, at least in that form. But not only that, it's like a lot
Well,
of
it's
it
very
is.
much a social popular thing, you know.
Well, yeah, like because all it takes is for you to be trending, and people are gonna,
Yeah.
that you're gonna gain a following.
Think about like I Show Speed, you know, and Kai.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like all the main people that are blown up are only as big as they are because they blew up. Like because they were trendy or they were a meme or something.
Exactly. If you're not that,
Right. If you're not
the
that, then
internet,
you
no
just
one
work from the
cares.
ground up. Like you have to be Ninja, who was doing it for 10, 12 years until he finally blew
Yeah,
up.
exactly. Yeah, you're right about that for sure.
Either that, or you just literally are the best at whatever you do, and you're gonna get recognized.
Yeah.
But like,
And that's
that's
kind
not
of my
even
goal.
that's not even enough though. because you
Well,
can't just be the best. You have to be present
here's
somewhere
two
while being the
strategies that
best.
I've seen work. If I want to give you a heads up, and these are the two strategies that I try to take advantage of. And if I'm not, usually I'm not streaming. One, obviously, if you win a tournament, a big tournament, and you come home and you stream, you can
Yeah,
start to build a
yeah,
viewing.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
That's what I was trying to say.
Um,
Like, even if you don't win, you can get top 8
yeah, even if you
as long
make a
as your
good
name is
showing.
mentioned.
Yeah.
You just have to follow up on that and be active in the community.
And
That's
the
what I
other
was
one I
trying
was
to
gonna
say. Is,
say is anytime there's a new game, bro. If you
yeah,
hop on a new game the day one it comes out, there's a brand new influx of people
of course.
looking for people to watch. They don't know who to watch. They might hop on a streamer with low views, and that could be you, you know. And I was
Of
even
course.
doing that with like My Hero Wants Justice when that first
But
came out,
that,
hopping
well,
on
yeah,
and
you see
streaming
what I'm
that
doing
because
right
no one
now.
else was streaming it. They were watching me, you know. And
People
like
are
that new
watching this
Demon
because they
Slayer
think
game's
I'm in
coming
the,
out.
yeah.
They think you're
But not
playing the
only
new
that,
one.
it's about how you manage that. You have to follow up. Like, you have to give them reason to come back. And a lot of that is like having other places for them to look at, like having a TikTok, having a YouTube, having a Twitter, all that shit.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, people would rather follow you on multiple things and just watch you everywhere else instead of that one thing. Like, oh, it's the only place I can watch that guy. Not only
Yeah.
that, everywhere else, other people at different times can see you. You're not just limited. But like that's realistically, you're in that case, your goal is to essentially get popular, and so you got to understand, you got to decide what part of you do you want to get popular.
Thank you. Yeah, totally.
Unless you're okay with your whole personal life being out there, but like if not, then you have to really
Well, that's what I
be
kind of say
careful
is
what
like
you
even
put
if you
out there.
become popular, if you want to stay popular, you kind of have to have a reason, you know, have the best reason normally you should be
All I'm saying is eventually whatever you put out there is gonna come back to you. So you got to make sure whatever you
well, like Diaphone
get your
became a
what
really popular streamer recently, but that's just because he's cracked at everything.
huh?
That's just because he's cracked at new games.
Who?
Diaphone.
Well, yeah, but like he
He's
was
like the
coming
guy
up. He was
people
coming
go
up
to
before
watch a
that
new
though.
game and learn how to play it in 2 weeks.
But he came up before that. That's why he's able to do that now.
Yeah.
But anyways, all I'm saying is like your image, right? Like, that's something you got to think about before you just go all in. Otherwise, you might do some stuff might get out that you wasn't supposed to, and then kind of ruins your image later on. You know,
Totally. Yeah.
which kind of sucks in that regard. So like in your case, I'm not saying this is super important, but like it's just a random scenario. Like if we were to get famous with our gamer tags, me and you have sent a lot of fucking fucked up messages. So all it takes is one guy to be like, yeah, this guy's a fucking dick, and then not that everyone is just gonna fucking fall off and just be like, nah, yeah, fuck you, but like obviously some people will, and
Of
that's an
course.
effect.
Yeah.
Is all I'm trying to say, butterfly effect. And so like as much as the
Well,
strategy to do it is very easy, you got to be careful about how you, because let's say you are successful, like what is it exactly that you want? Are you trying to promote online, right? Is it you,
yeah.
or is it your playstyle, or is
I'm
it
just like me personally. What I would want to do is promoting me and my love for fighting games, and that's really kind of just what I would want to post on there.
right, like
And you
your
know, I
personality
thought about
essentially?
doing vlogs and stuff for like martial arts. But like to be
Even that
honest,
too.
I don't really travel to do that shit more that much. I'm more of a hobbyist when it comes to like jujitsu. You know? Most people who like really compete and take that shit seriously do it 5 days a week. You know,
Of
I
course.
don't have the money or time to do that shit. I just
Yeah,
do it
right.
2 days a week.
That's what anything competitive is. Most people
And I
who,
mean, I'm good and I could compete with those guys, you know, but a lot of times those guys probably will beat me or be in better shape.
yeah, they have more time.
Yeah.
But like you said, that's why you take the other route. That's why you just
Yep.
spectate.
Well, no, I'm trying to play games. I just want to know, you
Yeah,
know,
you can
the
still play, but
whole
obviously you're playing
game.
on the side.
Yeah, not even having to be the best, but just
Right. You can still
acknowledging it and
partake.
talking
It's like
about
saying
it.
you can still fight. You can still go
Yeah,
to gym and
exactly.
spar. You just don't have to try to fight the number one guy.
And that's kind of what I was thinking too. Is like you don't have to necessarily be the best.
Of
You
course
know what I
not.
mean? For people to watch you, you just
That's
have to
what. No, not
be
at all.
interesting.
No, yeah, exactly. That's the whole main thing. But like, you have to get people have to have a reason to figure out who you even are in the first place.
But it's so weird though because like I still come from that old school gaming mentality, whereas like if you're streaming on Twitch, it's because you're godlike. You know what I mean? Oh, you're
Huh?
godlike at games, stream. You know what I mean? Like the
Oh,
OG
what? Right. I
mentality.
agree.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, if
No,
you're
yeah.
not
I don't.
godlike, why are you streaming? Nobody
To
wants to watch
me,
you. You
well, not
suck.
only that, but also like that's the only reason why I'm watching anyone stream because the
Yeah,
gameplay, right? So
yeah.
which
Not
feeds into
everyone's
the
you,
fact is
right?
like what well right, but like it feeds into the fact it's like because when you say that it makes me think of like e-girl streamers like why is anyone even watching that? Well, obviously because they're freaking gooning or whatever because they're fucking
Yeah,
being simps. But like other than that, like clearly this is they're like not they're like amateur, very amateur at the game. Like, who wants to watch that, right?
yeah,
Well, people want to hear that person talk. They like their little stream
yeah. I was gonna say
fucking
like
stuff.
Dada
Any of them.
Doya,
Any
he's
of
not a
them.
pro, and he recently just won Twitch Rivals on Riddle's team with Terry and everything, and he has Terry in Masters, but like he's not a pro, and he plays all these games and Dragon Ball Fighters and everything like that. And he has a shit ton of fans, and
Yeah.
he just likes
But he
fighting games
uploads
and plays fighting games.
consistently
And
though.
yeah,
He's a
he uploads a
YouTuber.
shit ton. He's just a
Yeah.
YouTuber. Yeah, exactly.
But like his YouTube videos are literally all game focused. Like, I don't know shit about
Yeah.
that Doya.
But then I think that's really cool. People who are just YouTubers, but they really like a game and they get into the audience and the community and play with some of the pros and stuff like that too. You know?
That's what I'm saying. You got to really think about what exactly is it you want to put out there and be necessarily known for. You can be known for showing up places and being that guy who's upsetting or whatever, the underdog, or you can be known for the guy who's making YouTube videos
I
or
li-
like
I like. I've been watching a lot of like fighting game podcasts, so I like just talking about fighting games in general and just
true.
theories and
That is true.
philosophy and
I
and just playing because I love all fighting games. I love
what
Kusoge.
we
I
should
love
do,
AAA.
we need to have a podcast type shit.
Yeah.
Because all me and you do is talk all the time when we play anyway. So
Well,
like maybe not a
just
podcast,
upload our streams as
maybe not a
a
podcast, but like just like a talk show type shit. Same thing, but like it'll just be us
yeah.
talking while we fight, essentially, pretty much like how we do. You know,
Yeah,
same shit.
sure.
And then we can invite whoever else we want to invite that is interesting.
Mm. And I like the grudge match shit too, honestly.
Yeah, and then we can. That is since we're playing the game, we can always make things interesting. Like always have stupid rules.
Find people to play against. And,
Mhm. Start our own excellent adventures, play online, and show each other fun.
yeah, for
Because like
real. Oh, dude, I was
at the
watching.
end of the day, stuff like that does take some level of production. Like and it
I was
does kind of
watching
fucking
Mike
suck.
Ross's story. I did not know that whole background of Mike Ross. You know, they posted a Mike Ross Evo, the moments that made him.
Yeah.
Because Evo's been posting a lot of those. I didn't realize that Mike Ross was the dude who competed against Justin Wong in the GameStop Grand Finals first. That had like a weird like five
Bro,
round format.
yeah, these are all the OGs.
I knew that Justin
They've
Wong
all
was in
been
the
around
finals of
since
that
forever.
GameStop tournament because he talks about it a lot.
Bro,
But I
Justin
didn't know Mike
Wong
Ross
is
was good
okay.
like
Look,
that.
you
I
know,
thought Mike Ross
no,
was
it's
just
funny
a
you say
scrub.
that because Justin Wong is even like has so much more shit that you don't even fucking know about. Like that nigga's in the goddamn. You remember those back in the day, you used to have TV game shows, but the game shows were like people playing video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin Wong was in those shows.
Yeah, I was listening to a podcast too, and I guess they had a gaming show where they had like multiple games, and they
Yeah,
had like
yeah,
Counter
yeah,
Strike, and they had Dead or Alive,
yeah. They had
but
a
like
bunch of
Dead or
different
Alive was the
genre of
most
games,
popular
and they had
one,
everyone to
and a bunch of
compete.
there was a big competitive scene for DOA that was on public TV. It's like I completely missed that type of shit
Not only
growing
that,
up.
but also the thing it was like a camp or some shit. And, like they were competing for gamers, like essentially pro gamers or whatever. And they're gonna the thing was they're gonna play a bunch of different genre of games. Since obviously the pros at specific games, and see who comes out
Hmm.
on top, winning the most out of each game genre, right? And
Yeah.
when they came to fighting game genre, it was like they had them do challenges. They wasn't like go 1v1, but like they had to do
Yeah.
challenges and shit. And so the challenge was for the fighting game genre was who can get the furthest in survival. And Justin
Uh,
Wong beat the survival.
yeah.
He didn't fucking was which is fucking